Black and White Network, we are back with another video, and I believe this is our second video we've made on the truckers up there in Ottawa, Canada. Guys, today is a scary day for freedom. Now, I'm not a Canadian, but the United States is just south of Canada. And today, folks, Canada now has a dictator. There's no other way to put it, folks. Justin Trudeau is the dictator of Canada. He is now able to operate outside of the government and laws because now he is the law. He is law. This is scary, folks. That this man, and I warned you guys about leftists and authoritarians. Justin Trudeau, through this whole entire pandemic now, he is showing who he truly, truly is. This is a man that praises China. This is a man that has praised Fidel Castro. The man has cried. He cried when Fidel Castro died. And now he has turned into Fidel Castro. He's turning into Xi Jinping. He's turning into Adolf Hitler, guys. I can't believe I'm reading this, folks, but Justin Trudeau invokes emergency powers to quell protests. He's an authoritarian now, folks. The truckers out there protesting their right to do. But this man is acting like a dictator now. It says here, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau invoked emergency powers Monday to quell the paralyzing protests by truckers and others angry over Canada's COVID-19 restrictions, outlining plans not only to tow away their rigs, but to strike at their bank accounts and at their livelihoods. He is going after bank accounts for these truckers. You see, folks, he's able to operate outside of the law. This is scary because I know that there are people here in this country, in the United States, that want the same thing. They want communism. They do. How do I know? These people are elected into Congress. Look at AOC. Look at Rashida Tlaib. Yeah, they're full-blown communists. And Justin Trudeau is no different. No different whatsoever. He's ruling by decree. And this emergency powers that he has, folks, and this is the actual name of it here. Federal Emergency Powers Act. That is what he's using here. It's never been done in the history of Canada. But this man is able to strike at the livelihood of these protesters. This is what he said. Quote, "These blockades are illegal, and if you are still participating, the time to go home is now," he declared. In invoking Canada's Emergencies Act, which gives the federal government broad powers to restore order, Trudeau ruled out using the military. His government instead threatened to tow away vehicles to keep essential services running, freeze truckers' personal and corporate bank accounts, and suspend the insurance on their rigs. This is scary. And he's threatening these people. He says, quote, "Consider yourselves warned." Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeman, the Deputy Prime Minister, is number 2. Send your rigs home. Freeland, who is also the Finance Minister, said the government will also broaden its anti-money laundering regulations to target crowdfunding sites that are being used to support the illegal blockades. Trudeau did not indicate when the new crackdowns would begin, but he gave assurances the emergency measures will be time-limited, geographically targeted, as well as reasonable and proportionated to the threats they are meant to address. Guys, time limited. I told you guys before, man, when you give government power, they will never, ever truly give it back. They won't. This is why Canada is under a dictator right now. And like I told you guys, I'm a World War II buff. This is scary because it reminds me of the Enabling Act of 1933 in Germany, when the German Reichstag was set on fire. The Nazis came out and they found, I believe it was a Dutch communist. They put the blame on him. And then Hitler drew up the Enabling Act and it passed through the Reichstag and it gave emergency powers to Hitler. And Nazi Germany became a dictatorship. It was only supposed to be temporary, folks, but know what? It wasn't temporary. It lasted until Hitler died. Led to a war. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go that far in Canada. Hopefully not. But this is how dictatorships are made. This is just so scary, man. But you Canadians, man, wake up. This man has sung the praises of authoritarians right now. He loves Cuba. He loves China. He wants to turn Canada into that. Today, unfortunately, he's definitely turned into Hitler. He's turned into Stalin. He's turned into Mao. Anybody that questions his authority, he even told you right here, guys, consider yourselves warned. That is from his number 2. These people don't want to get the jab. And it's come to this. It's come to this now to where he can infringe on your own personal liberties, your own personal assets. They're going to freeze them. This is scary, man, because there's people here that want that to happen. This is really, really scary. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, Canada has an emergency act goes into place and it gives Justin Trudeau emergency powers. Kind of reminds me of Star Wars in a way with Palpatine. They granted him emergency powers in episode 2. He never gave him back and the empire was created. Hitler, same thing. Gave him emergency powers, never gave it back. Do you guys really think that Justin Trudeau is going to give the power back? No, it's not. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.